So hi there, this is Ayush and today we will learn how to make the selection of linear motion guideway for a ball screw based linear actuator. Also we will try to understand the important terms related to linear guideway that we should definitely know as a mechanical design engineer. So first of all, what is the linear motion guide block? Linear motion guide block, or we can say LM guide, or we can say linear guideway, is the one of the most industrial linear bearings which are designed for moving and supporting the load in a very precise linear direction, and their smooth linear motion is enabled by a recirculating ball mechanism within the linear blocks. And the main advantage of using LM guideway rather than any other linear bearing is the linear guideway can take the load and movement in all the direction due to its special design. And the design is something like this. I don't know how to define it. Also, LM guideway provides long life under different loading conditions. In general, we define the LM guideway size according to their height or width, like 15, 20 or 25 and so on. For the high precision motions, we can use the preloaded guideway. LM guideway are also available with the standard clearance for the general applications. But the question is how to make the selection of LM guide for application. So at the very first, we have to make a rough selection of LM guideway according to the required accuracy, environment, and most importantly, where we are going to use LM guide, how much space is there, and how many numbers of LM block we want to use. After that, we can verify the selected guideway on the basis of static safety factor. The safety factors are different for the different application. According to the THK is a LM guideway manufacturer. The static safety factor for a general industrial application without vibration or impact should be 1 to 3.5. With vibration and impact, it should be 2 to 5. And for a machining tools, safety factor can be up to 7. According to the Hiwin is also a manufacturer of guideway. For the normal load, a static safety factor should be 1 to 3, and for the impact load condition, it should be 3 to 5. So let's consider our application is subjected to impact load and vibration. So our selected LM guideway static factors should be in the range of 3 to 5. And when our selected LM guideway safety factor will be within 3 to 5 on the basis of applied calculated load and the selected guideway static load rating, then we can go for service life calculation and check whether our expected service life is satisfying or not. If not, then we have to go for a higher size of linear guideway. So let's start with our ball screw linear actuator design and try to make a rough selection of LM guideway. So in our case, first we have to design a sliding plate here. After that, we will able to determine that how many blocks are required for our application. And as we designing our linear actuator to move this drilling system up and down, we have to measure the mounting plate size. And the length of mounting plate is 280 mm and the height of the mounting plate is 200 mm. So here we will take the height of sliding plate to 200 mm. You can take it some extra also, it's up to you. And the length, I would like to take the same length of the base plate, which is 300 mm. So let's quickly design the sliding plate. So go to the new part, select the part, go to the sketch, select the sketch, select the front plane, go to the rectangle tool, select center rectangle tool and start from the origin. Go to the smart dimension and set the height to 200 mm and set the length to the 300 mm and hit OK. And go to the feature, go to the extruded boss and select the thickness to 14 mm. It's up to you and hit OK. Now just define the material, select the material and set it to mild steel and just save it with name of sliding plate. Now back to the assembly and bring that sliding plate right here. So in our case, the sliding plate height is 200 mm. So I would like to start calculation with 4 numbers of LM blocks. 2 blocks at the one side on one guide and 2 blocks at the other side on one guide. Because if we will use only 2 blocks, something like this, the movement on LM block in the vertical direction will be too much. So if your sliding plate height would be more than 100 and 150, go for the double block on the same rail. And for the calculation, here I am roughly selecting the LM guideway size 20. And for the accuracy selection, if in your case the accuracy is not defined, you can take this table as a reference from any linear guideway manufacturer catalog. And in case of LM guideway, the accuracy is defined in C, H, P like that. C is the most precision grade. And the type of LM guideway like block type, flange type, or for the exact model we can refer the manufacturing catalog or we can visit their site like THK, Misumi, Hiwin, and there is lots of brand. And here I am referring Hiwin catalog. And for the selected size and the accuracy grade, I am selecting LM guide block model HGH20CA. Here C is the accuracy grade. And for this selected model, the basic static load rating C0 27.1 kilonewton, or we can also refer the basic static dynamic rating C to increase our safety factor, and this is 36.68 kilonewton. And now we have to calculate the applied load on the linear guideway for our application. And the load on LM guideway can be direct radial load, reverse radial load, it can be lateral load, or also there can be movement. If we analyze our system, the load is direct radial on the LM blocks which are at the bottom, and the reverse radial load on the blocks which are at the top due to the mass load under gravity. But there is no any lateral load as far. But there is a movement in a pitching direction on all the 4 blocks. And calculating the load on a single block is a tedious process. However, we can calculate the load on a single rail using the catalog layouts. And this is our case. Here the W is applied weight. In our case, the applied weight is 55 kg. H is the distance from gravity to the driver. Driver is the ball screw. D is the distance between LM blocks, which would be 150 in our case, and I is the distance from external force to the driver. And after putting all these values, we will find the load on a single LM block. And then we have to calculate the moment load on a single block, and we can calculate the equivalent factor for the pitching moment from this equation. And top of that, we can also find the load with inertial force from this layout preset. And this calculation is really tedious process. Also, it's a time consuming process. So I'm not going to do any mathematical calculation. We will use the manufacturer online tools to perform these mathematical calculation, because my purpose of making this type of selection content is not showing you to make the mathematical calculation and waste your time. I am also not against the online calculation tools. These are fantastic and save a lot of time. My purpose to make this kind of selection calculation content is to make you understand the process of selection. Also to understand the important terms related to mechanical engineering. Because if we will have no idea that what are the calculation going behind the online tools, we are in trouble. We are mediocre. And in the upcoming years, in the era of AI, there will be no space for mediocre. So we have to be an expert in our field, whatever our field is. Otherwise, your decision will be only rely on the safety factor. And this simple decision anyone can make. I am also trying to understand how AI is evolving in our field, like Creo generative design, ANSYS AI ML method, and also in Dassault AI is evolving in the few past year. And maybe I will make a video on it, how AI can change our designing field, so that we will have our awareness. So we will have equivalent applied load on a single block. So when we will calculate the equivalent load on a single block, we have to check the static safety factor using this formula. For the simple load, FSL, C naught, static load rating divided by the P, calculated working load, and for the moment load, FSM, M naught, static permissible moment, that we can find in manufacturing catalog for a selected linear guideway model, and M, which is calculated applied moment, and this value should be in range of 3 to 5 as discussed earlier. And after that we can calculate the expected life of linear guideway. But first we have to calculate the nominal life, and we can calculate the nominal life using this formula. And for the bolt type, our selected linear block is a bolt type. C is the basic dynamic rating, and for that we can refer the catalog for selected LM block. And P is actual load, that we have seen how we can calculate it manually as per the layout. And this value will be in mils, that how many mils our selected ball guideway can run. And after that we can calculate the expected life in hours using this formula. L is the nominal life, VE is the speed, and the ratio of CP is the load factor as per our application. So let's try to calculate the applied load as per the layout using the online tool. We can use the THK optimal product selection tool, or we can use the Hiwin selection tool, and there is many more. And it's depend on which brand of LM guideway we are going to use. And here I have selected the Hiwin guideway. So let's calculate it with the Hiwin tool. So open your internet browser and go to Hiwin Taiwan site. And go to support, and in support select linear guideway and go for live calculation. And here first you have to log in. If you don't have account, you have to sign up, and after that just log in. And first of all select the series, our series HG series, and select the preset as per our design. And our drilling system is vertical, so I'm selecting the vertical and hit next. And here we have to provide our input operating condition, and our system maximum velocity was 0.4 meter per second, that we have discussed in the first part of this series. And the acceleration and deceleration time was 0.2 second, and the stroke length is 1000 mm. And here you can also set the frequency, cycle per minute. So here I'm for example setting to 5 and hit next. And here we have to fill these all the data, and this is same like catalog preset data as we discussed earlier. So the distance between blocks D is 150 in our case, and distance between rails it would be approximately 250 mm. And as we know the mass of table, I am taking it to 55 kg. 50 kg force is produced by the drilling system, and 5 kg is the weight of mounting plate. And the center gravity to geometrical center of the rail G1 is right here, will be 0, because our drilling system is in middle of all the rails. But you can take some offset just to make sure you are considering some safety factor. And the center gravity to rail bottom G3, in our case it will be approximate 50 mm. And the driving axis to the rail bottom M3, which is right here, would be 50 mm. And here we have to put our external force, but I have already considered the drilling producing force within mass of the table, so we don't have to put these value, we can make them 0. And submit the data. So here we go. This is our input data, and this is our load condition that we have give the input, and this is the equivalent load calculation, and our maximum equivalent load is 216.54 Newton, and this value we can also calculate with the manual preset formula that we have discussed earlier. And our static safety factor is 74.77, and as per the application for impact and vibration load, The least safety factor should be 3 to 5, means this is completely fine. And here the nominal life is given in hours. And our whole system expected service life is 20,000 hours. And this is way much more than our expected life for the block size 15. So the optimal selection block size is 15. It means we can either use the block size 15 or above the 15. So our selected LM block size is 20 and this is totally fine. And I have already downloaded the CAD model of linear guideway of size 20 and also the rail. Now let's bring it into the assembly. So let's finalize the design of linear actuator in the next part of this series, and we will try to optimize the design as much possible using my entire 10 years of experience. Next part is on your screen, or you can check the description also. And thank you very much for the watching.